welcome to the broadcast from the production facility of Halla. First of all, we would like to introduce ourselves. Next to me, you can see our production director, Martin Čapek.
And your second guide today is going to be Tereza Handlová, who is in charge of marketing. Our tour will last at about 30 minutes and will take you through the various parts of our production, starting in warehouse, continuing through the workspace and the workshops, and finally showing you our completed CNC laser room. This jumping from place to place does not correspond to reality, but because this is a live broadcast, we want our journey to be as smooth as possible.
Okay, let's start. During the entire streaming session, you can ask us questions via chat, and we will try to answer them immediately or in the end of the broadcast. We have some time for it. And if you will miss any information, you can watch our webinar at our website in the download section, where also the previous webinars are saved. We already did kind of broadcast from here. But this time we are really professionals. We have microphones, many cameras here, and we would like to show you some novelties, new machines, and tell you more information why Halla luminaires sell so well.
Before we start, I would like to mention that we have been on the market for 30 years this year, especially in this manufacturing facility. That, by the way, originally functioned as textile factory. We have been producing luminaires since 2007. From here we export over 150,000 luminaires to 50 countries around the world.
To the date, last time we said that we started here with the production since 2009, so
yeah, the production hall was built in 2009, but in this production plant we moved in 2007.
Mm-hmm. And 150,000 luminaires.
Yeah.
Did you say this amount of luminaires? Am I right? It's quite respectable amount. This requires not only sufficient storage space, but above all the correct arrangement of the stock.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. At the moment we are in warehouse of materials and components. By the way, the entire area of production it's more than 20,000 square meters. And the warehouse itself takes up more than 300 and 500 square meters.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, each storage location has its own unique identification and can be read using barcode. So storekeepers cannot do without electronic barcode readers.
Mm-hmm. And this is useful not only for everyday operation, but also it makes the inventory checks much easier. I have to admit that I myself was surprised by the number of stock items that we have at this moment here. It's 5,300 types, which means 2,800 units, which is almost the same number like population, for example, in Jamaica.
Yeah, that's right. It's quite enough. I want to say that we are proud that we produce the vast majority ourselves, and therefore we sell European luminaires of the quality we can guarantee.
We forgot to say where we are now. We are 2 hours by driving a car from Prague. We are in the town Nové Město nad Metují. And maybe we have to say that we have special express products. Are they different also when stocking the items here?
Yeah, express products are only products that we made not for orders, but directly for the stock. We can find there, for example, Hugge, Rundo, Indy, and others.
Mm-hmm. Now we are passing through the place where all the orders are checked and also packed. We use as few plastic as possible and recyclable materials, but also we have to be sure that the transportation will be with no problem and it will not be damaged.
By the way, now we have here just completed some of orders. For example, here is one for Great Britain, and we can find there some other prepared orders.
And here on this box you can see stamps, a unique label, and also a QR code, which we can show you that you will get to our website, to the website of the product, where you can find the detailed information as a material, as a parameters, dimension, power consumption, luminous flux, and also the installation instructions.
Yeah. Also, you can use English on our website because you now see it in Czech. But if you are origin English or English-speaking customer, you just use your English version.
It makes it automatically.
Yeah.
According to
That's right.
geolocation. And what about this red triangles? What is it for?
Yeah, these triangles are used for taking care about our packings because for luminaires you cannot top load another pellets, and this is a way how to keep our luminaires safe. Also, we use packing for more luminaires, which keeps less pellets for transport and don't waste with cardboard, for example.
And now we will move to the warehouse of profiles, but it takes some time, so we will show you a short video from one of our projects, and we will move them in the meantime.
All system armed.
Reactor Live Sport. Reactor Live Sport.
So how did you like the project? Please give us a feedback into the chat. By the way, in the Live Sport project, we cooperated with the architects from Studio Reactor, and you could see there a Flumo 100S or a Ture downlight or Lipo 60. And now we are in the how is it? Temperature controlled warehouse of profiles. Why temperature controlled?
Yeah, to explain why temperature controlled is due to properties of aluminium, especially the expansion depending on the heat.
When I look at these huge sliding racks, I wonder how many meters of profiles are stored here. I guess 10,000 or 20,000 meters?
It's not correct.
No?
Actually, we have more than 50,000 meters that we could use our profiles to connect the lighting of the marathon course.
Wow. And now we move?
Now we're moving into mechanical parts, and their lamps are given their shape. In the first, we show you workshop of roll bending station, where circular lamps are created, for example, in the Rundo, Roto, and the others. The method of technology of roll bending is a result of many years of development, gaining the necessary experience and knowledge. The biggest challenge for us was to fine-tune the entire process to fit the mass production with the required quality and accuracy.
These machines, these are semi-automatic saws. So we have two main saws, and it cuts the profiles to the required lengths. It's quite noisy, but you cannot hear it now. Oh, it's fine. Here on the wall you can see the sticker that visualize our corporate aims and visions, because we want to share it with our colleagues on all how to say branches, yeah. And also we share the information through our newspaper, which we have every month.
Yes, sorry. Yes, now we are behind in this door. We can find the welding and grinding workshop. We will only let the camera in while we stay outside with microphones, so you can see such a process work. In the welding room, we use the most modern technologies as well as high-quality protective and safety equipment.
During the 30 years of gaining experience in the production of luminaires, we have brought this technological process to near to perfection. This high quality of the weld then makes it easier also for us to work with the profile after the sender or other machines. Most of our portfolio go through this process.
Yeah. The mechanical part of production contains, for example, a CNC router that you can see behind us in front of grinding and the welding room. And now we going to another part of workshop, and there you can see a machine tool. It's a punching machine that cuts sheets material, and there are punched sheets of metal.
And here you can see how we use the reflective materials for making a parabolic louver that you know from our Lipo 80 or Zuli lights. It takes us to the UGR that is 12, which is perfect for demanding requirements for the lighting, for example, at school, at offices or hospitals.
Yeah, we are now moving from the mechanical workshop to assembling, and a few minutes you can see the part where we testing our luminaires and programming NFC and the DALI drivers.
Yes, and we are measuring and testing every luminaire. All the lights that we produce must go through this. The result of the measurement is provided in a test protocol. We don't just test turning them on or off. Other important parameters, including insulation resistance, input power, control and emergency functions, are also tested. We have 5 testing machines. 2 of them are mobile, and every year they go through inspection and calibration, of course.
Right. You will see the testing of luminaires, and in this place we also programming drivers where the output currents of powering the LEDs are set to the luminaire, and approximate luminous flex required customer. Also, the customer can set this by themselves using NFC technology.
Here you could see at the table our new luminaire, Lina 28. Am I right?
Yeah. This is also one of our new products, perfectly completing the portfolio of our linear luminaires. And There we can see our luminaires Rotao,
Rotao,
100.
yes. 100 here, it's this one. But we have also a novelty, a Rotao 60, which
we
is
try
smaller.
to find
We will
in
try
assembling.
to find, yeah. And I think, yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
Our colleague is working on it right now.
I want to say that we continuously monitoring the production using our online information systems. Our employees record the process of their work and materials used by marking logs in the terminals, like this one. This gives us opportunity to monitor the current process of production. And we can each time find each item what we want to know.
At the beginning of the day, everyone receives a production sheet to know how to assemble and connect the luminaire and the control components like DALI or Bluetooth. And the production sheets contains also a drawing, documentation, and the diagrams and so on. And I have to say the people are dressed somehow special. Is it something?
Yeah, for
each
employee and each place we use ESD. They have ESD clothes and ESD plates on the tables for taking care about LEDs.
Okay, and we prepared for you something special because we have here our new luminaire Sinelli. But you can see it also in the parts of it. When it travels to you, it's in 3 boxes because in life it is 2 meters 10 high, so that's why it needs 3 boxes.
Yeah. If it doesn't fit in your space as a freestanding luminaire like this, we can also offer a desk-mounted option which you can use for example, your home office or standard office.
And now we will move to fitting machine, but it takes again some time. So we will show you another video from a project and we will run there. See you. So currently we are in front of the room where our LED boards are created to be installed into the luminaires. Before entering, you have to wear this kind of coat and you must get rid of the electrostatic charge using a special device to prevent any damage of the LED boards. And all our LED boards are fitted in the Czech Republic.
Okay,
Martin.
now we are entering SMT technology room. Where I can show you the fitting machine and the other machines. At the beginning, you can see behind me a special dry box where we can keep material for LEDs, boards, like PCBs, LED chips, and the others. And for to describe the process of assembling PCB and LEDs on LED boards, LED boards. At the first time you can see the machine where it applies lead-free solder paste, and the next steps it's fitting individual components, which in our case consist LED chips, connectors and resistors. Next, it moves into a 7-zone soldering oven, where the final soldering of components take place. And at the end, you can see the board ready for assembling. The last step is functional test and labeling of the batch and parameters LEDs boards. Actually, we use chips in various chromatic colors and also in RA90s. And now I pass to floor to Teresa, who will tell you something about our new CNC laser.
During the company-wide vacation, we modified this area where we used to assemble frames, and we prepared for our latest machine. It's the NRG laser, which is used to cut all possible shapes of plexiglass, and which access limited during the normal operation. It gave us new possibilities when designing luminaires. The use of this machine is only permitted with the safety glasses.
Yeah, and there you can see a special rack that makes it easy for material to be taken from drawers and put directly onto the laser table. And now we will move outside, where another camera waiting for us, and we will talk about our facilities in Nové Město, and
we will answer your questions. So let's go. Thank you. So, as we have already mentioned, we have been on the market for 30 years this year, and we are trying constantly innovate and adapt to changing conditions. We do not only make a maintenance investment, but we are moving forward.
Yeah, this year we install a new automatic gate, for example, and in the warehouse we are in process of purchasing new intelligent rack for warehouse, and for production we are trying to buy a new collaborative robot for assembling or preparing luminaires. Also, we can and we want to prepare our production for a new things, and actually we want to demolish one of our buildings to prepare for a new ideas for new workshops and other things.
Production. Mm-hmm. And on the roof of our production area we have solar panels already for 10 years.
Yeah, already for 10 years. We used our solar panels for producing electricity for our warehouse and production, and the electricity almost we used in our shifts and our production.
Mm-hmm. And now we stopped right here because we want to show you behind our behind this door we have a laboratory, but it will be a topic for next session.
Yeah.
What's there?
There is R&D rooms and the lab where you can find gonio-photometer and sphere integrator, and also thermobox for testing our products, R&Ds, and for example for testing purchasing components from our suppliers.
Mm-hmm. So we can show you a lot of another interesting things and information that we can share with you so next time, but we still don't have a date for this session, so watch our websites and take our newsletters and social media, and you will definitely get the information when it will come to you. So now we can get to the questions that we got from you.
Yeah, we got some questions from you. We will try to answer for them. Teresa, can you
So
find them?
first, the building looks like a brownfield. What was produced there before?
Yeah, it looks like the brownfield because there was a textile factory, Mr. Přibyl's textile factory, which was established or be here in this building since first half of 19th century.
Another question. Do you have your own paint shop? Because we didn't show you. Yes, that's true, because we don't have it.
Yeah, we don't have our own paint shop. We use cooperation for painting our luminaires. It's about 12 kilometers from Nové Město, and actually we demolished the building because we want to prepare, for example, for building a paint shop.
Another one. Do you use tridonic ballasts?
Yeah, it's it's a similar question as we have in the morning in Czech. We use tridonic ballast. Also, we use ballast from Osram, Helvar, TCI, and the second part of morning question was for LED chips, and our suppliers are Samsung and Cree, for example.
Another interesting question is how are you prepared for an energy crisis? We are trying to be.
We are trying to be, of course. We talk about energy crisis. Actually, we say that we have a photovoltaic plant on the roof and use electricity for our production, and also we want to lowering temperature in production, or use some another heating production, for example. Like using electricity by air condition, which we have, or trying to find some another ones.
It looks like a last question. How many employees do we have?
Actually, we have 110 employees, which is mostly in Nové Město nad Metují. There are almost 17 employees for warehouse and production, and another ones are in Prague,
where we have also a beautiful showroom and administrative. You can visit us as well in Prague. And it looks like we have, no, it came another one. Do you have any certification of your products? We have?
Yeah, we have some products certificate for ENEC, and of course by the year we have an audit from ENEC certification, which must be done in our production.
And we have 1 more minute. I will just check with my colleague who is sending the questions to us live. Do we have any other? No. It looks like we answered everything that you questioned, but maybe some other questions will arise. So if you will send us through via email to Prodej, to our sorry, it was Czech. Sorry, sales Halla EU mail or directly to tech support or the people that you want to talk to. You will find it on our website. And if you missed any information, as I said, you will find a recording at our website in download section. So we are getting to the end.
We would be very grateful if you could give us your feedback using the questionnaire we have shared in a chat, or maybe you get in email.
Yes. Because we want to improve ourselves. So we know that we are not perfect. Our English as well, we are very sorry for that. And we are not professional moderators. So
of course
we try. We did our best. So next time we will see at our laboratory. And for today, that's all.
For today, it's everything.
Thank you for your attention
Thank you.
and see you soon.
See you.
Goodbye.